Okay, and we're back. Now, I realise these videos may take a bit longer than other people opening packs, but I don't think there's enough stuff out there for brand new players to tell them what's good, how you can use it, different kinds of cards like that. I had to do a lot of reading around when I started out, so I thought, you know, if I take the extra time to explain stuff, then you get to know what it's about, what I think of it, and hopefully it'll help you as well. We are opening the 2013 core set. We have got this left to open, 4 booster packs, and all the lands. But before we do, one more booster pack from the other side of the box. Now I hate it when people can't open booster packs effectively, and it looks like I can't now. Okay, so another volcanic strength, a downpour, tap up to 3 target creatures. That's an instant and it costs 2, that's quite cool. Sleep, I think, is a sorcery, isn't it? That taps everything. But early on in the game, if you've got 2 mana and your opponent's playing, I don't know, goblins which rush out, you can actually tap them all for 3. Deadly Recluse, Divination, love stuff like that, draw 2 cards. If you have a Jace's Erasure on the board, you draw 2 cards, your opponent has to get rid of 2 cards, which just annoys them. And I love that kind of stuff. War Falcon, 1 drop, it can't attack unless you control a knight or a soldier. See, that's flavourful, I like that kind of stuff as well. Because there's a falcon, obviously it won't attack on its own, it's been trained by a knight or a soldier, and that's why it can't attack now. That's another reason that I think Magic's quite cool. I can see a foil peeking out of the back here as well, which is awesome. Zombie Goliath, Timberpack Wolf gets +1/+1 for each other Timberpack Wolf you control, so having a few of those would be nice. Canyon Minotaur, 3/3 for a 4 drop, that's alright. Giant Scorpion, Death Touch, again 3 mana, it's only got 1 attack, but because it's got Death Touch, then you know it's pretty much guaranteed to get rid of whatever. That's going to scare your opponents into hopefully not attacking. Furnace Whelp, everybody knows about Furnace Whelp. Angelic Benediction, it's exalted and it's an enchantment, so whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1. And whenever a creature you control attacks alone, you can tap target creature. So say your opponent's got one big creature out there that you couldn't destroy, just tap that, and your exalted one takes care of it. Another Reliquary Tower, I've got 2 of them now, that's cool. No maximum hand size, like I said in the last video, love that kind of stuff. And another dual land, Drowned Catacomb, I think that's quite a cool looking card. I really hope you can see this on the video, by the way, maybe if I held them up there, I don't know. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island or a swamp, which you're going to obviously because you want those kinds of mana there, island and swamp, add those to your mana pool. Then a little explanation card, a mountain, and erase. Exile target enchantment, look at the foil on that on the video, that's quite cool. Exile target enchantment for 1 plains, that's quite good, I like that. On to the next pack. Now excuse me if I can't open this like straight away, because I'm not great at them. In fact, let me get a pen. There we go, so you've got all your lands here, I think there's 20 of each of those. I'm not going to open those because everybody knows what lands look like. What we really want to see is the other booster packs. So on to the first one. There we go, it's opening up. There's another guy on YouTube that did a test of how to see if you're going to get a foil in a pack. I do recommend you go and search that out because it looks like an interesting way of finding foils, but it does involve you being stood in a shop and feeling up the packs, you know, sort of massaging them, which I've not tried myself yet because I'm not that confident. Downpour, tap 3 target creatures, I'm going to use both of those that I've got so far. Plummet, destroy target creature with flying. Show of Valor, target creature gets +2/+4 until end of turn. Bloodhunter Bat, another Kraken Baby, I'm going to be using that. I think I've already got loads of them, but it's got obviously the M13 expansion, which is nice and new. Fire Elemental, 5/4 for the cost of 5, which I think is a good thing to have in your deck, as if you want just a creature to get out there and hold the field. Ravenous Rats, Fairy Invaders, Flash is quite good, even though it costs 5, it's a 3/3 and it's got flying, so if somebody is attacking with a flyer, you can play it at any time, you could cast an instant. Flash, it'll get on the battlefield and defend for you. Might mess up somebody's plans. Goblin Arsonist, everybody's seen those before. Divine Verdict, destroy target attacking or blocking creature. That's quite cool. Rancor, Enchant creature gets +2/+0 and has trample, very green spell. When it's put into a graveyard, return it to its owner's hand. That's quite good as well, and especially that it costs 1. Arms Dealer, I do like this card. I've got a goblin deck, and obviously sacrifice a goblin. Arms Dealer deals 4 damage to target creature. Use that with something like the new Krenko's Command card, which puts goblin tokens onto the battlefield. You get a token, you sacrifice 1, and you deal 4 damage as well. Public Execution, that's great. It's a bit like Doomblade, but as well, you get to destroy the opponent's creature, and each other creature they control gets -2/-0. And the rare, a Thragtusk. Now they're going for quite some decent money, as I understand, which is quite good because I don't tend to play greens. I might sell it, I might not, I might just keep it and show everybody who hasn't got one. When Thragtusk enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. When it leaves the battlefield, put a green beast creature token 3/3 onto the battlefield. I don't know whether you noticed there, I was trying to brush off this spot. Just there. It doesn't focus at all, does it? Anyway, there's a little bit of ink on there, so I don't know how that'll affect its value. And a plains. That's that one. We've got 3 more. What I'm really hoping to get out of one of these is either a Liliana or a Jace. I've had a few planeswalkers in the past, but I didn't really know much about the game then, and I pulled 3 planeswalkers in 3 different kind of packs, I think, you know, in the same day, and that was quite cool, but not a clue about what they did, so I wasn't that excited back then. Rummaging Goblin, Captain's Call, that's good. 3/1/1 white soldier tokens onto the battlefield. Negate, counter a spell, non-creature spell. Warclap Mastiff, Vile Rebirth, Canyon Minotaur, Avon Squire, flying and exalted. Again, exalted stuff, you know, like black and white stuff. When it attacks alone, it gets +1/+1, plus anything that's on the battlefield that you control with exalted, it gets +1/+1. Windrake, Primal Hunt Beast, hexproof, so it can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Again, quite good. Attended Knight, War Priest of Thune. When he enters the battlefield, destroy target enchantment. Very nice. Flinttooth Boar gets +1/+1 as long as you control a mountain. And if you pay a mountain, it gets haste until the end of the turn, so it can attack straight away. Kite Sail, and the rare is a Serra Avenger. You can't cast Serra Avenger during your first, second or third turns of the game. That's because it's so cheap, as you can see there. It costs 2 planes. It's a 3/3 flyer with vigilance, so it doesn't even tap when it attacks. So that is quite a powerful card, which is why it's got that first rule. And the token is a Drake. That's good because I've got a Talrand's Invocation somewhere before. And a Swamp. That's quite cool art for a Swamp. Okay, 2 more booster packs. Let's see what else we've got. Incidentally, I still hope that you like this video because, like I said, this is the first time I've done one of these. So, Guardians of Akrasa. Defender, 4 defense, and it's exalted as well. That's cool. Negate, Kindled Fury. We've seen these before in the first video. Titanic Growth. Again, you know, one of the classic green spells. 2 mana, instant, and a target creature gets +4/+4. Fire Elemental, Warclap Mastiff, Encrust. Enchant artifact or creature, doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and its abilities can't be activated. That's quite cool. I don't know how much use it has in my deck. Another Ravenous Rats, I think I've got 3, 4 of those now. Very common. Smelt, destroy target artifact. That's an instant, and it costs 1 mountain. Bond Beetle, Jayemdae Tome, I've got 3 of those now. Revive, return target green card from your graveyard to your hand, and it only costs 2. That's quite good. Again, if you have a Primordial Hydra, like I said to get in the first video, then you could use it on that and get a nice big creature back. Vampire Nighthawk, Flying and Death Touch. I know a lot of people are a little bit annoyed about that being reprinted, but never mind. And another Spell Twine. I got one of those before, probably stick both of them in my deck. If you want to know why I like it, go and check out the first video. And a Forest, and this little explanation card. Incidentally, if you're thinking of getting one of the intro packs for the new Magic set, they now come with 2 booster packs instead of 1, so obviously you get twice the amount of chance of getting something cool as well as your intro pack. And the last one, a And we're coming up to 10 minutes again. What have we got? Rummaging Goblin, Captain's Call, Blade Tusk Boar, Divine Favour, I've not had that before. Enchanted creature gets +1/+3 when you gain 3 life. Timpack Wolf, Canyon Minotaur, Giant Scorpion, these are all ones we've had before now. Windrake, Ajani Sunstriker, Augur of Bolas. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You can reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your library. All for 2 mana. That's alright. The Beast Tracker. Now this is supposed to be quite a very, I don't know, popular card, so it keeps its value quite well. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with Death Touch, Hexproof, Reach or Trample, and reveal it. Shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. And that's for 3 mana, you're basically getting whatever creature you need out of your whole library. Pretty cool. I can see a foil at the back as well. Volcanic Geyser, deals X damage to target creature or player. And another dual land, Sun Petal Grove, green or white. Zombie Token, Island, and the last card of the whole fat pack is a common foil, Farseek. Search your library for a Plains, Island, Swamp or Mountain card and put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Foil. Awesome. And I think that just about does it. So if you like the videos, I'm going to be doing more of them. I'll probably end up upgrading the camera because I don't think that was good enough, and I'd like to do better for you guys. So if you liked it, please again subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think I can do better, what you would like to see in future videos, and rate the video and it'll let me know that you liked it.